G'day guys, X-Ray Racer 1 here with the first locomotive review for 2017. And guys, you didn't read the title wrong. This is part A of my review of the TOMIX N scale Thomas the Tank Engine locomotive set. And guys, this is something I'm quite excited to do a review on. And here it is. This is the TOMIX N scale Thomas the Tank Engine locomotive set. This is something I have wanted for at least nearly 20 years. And this is brand new. Now, to give you a quick rundown, like I said, I wanted one of these around 20 years ago when I was a little boy. When my mother took me to a model railway exhibition, and it was just when I was getting into model railroading, and we decided on N scale because at the time I lived in a caravan, or if you're American, lived in a trailer, and we didn't have a lot of space. And I wanted to get into model railroading, so we decided on N scale. Anyway, my mother took me to a model railway exhibition, and there was this one particular N scale layout, and someone had one of these, and I thought that was absolutely cool. The problem was we couldn't find where to get one. So anyway, you know, the years have gone by, and as I got back into model railroading again, I would go on eBay and I would see listings for these N scale, for the original TOMIX N scale Thomas the Tank Engine sets. And like you'd have the Thomas the Tank Engine, then there would also be Percy, James and Henry. And for instance, what I'll do is I'll try to edit in a listing that I saw for original one, but if I can't, this listing for an original Thomas the Tank Engine set was 970 Australian dollars. That is freaking ridiculous. And you know, like there'd be James and Percy ones, you know, $500-600, but just wanting absolutely ridiculous amounts of money. And so anyway, on Facebook, on a particular N scale train page that I'm a member of, or group rather, someone said, hey look, I just come across this, TOMIX are doing another run of the Thomas the Tank Engine sets. And I was pretty much like, shut up and take my money now. And anyway, so they said he said it wouldn't be for a little while yet but they're going to re-release them. So anyway, I kid you not, a week ago I was scrolling through eBay, and the new run of the TOMIX sets have come out. So this cost me 78 US dollars. I think that was about 103 Australian dollars, roughly. So yeah, and as you can see, it's all the Japanese writing. I actually had to get this from Japan, direct from Japan. An eBay page in Japan was selling these. So here it is, guys. So what we're going to do, what we'll do is we'll get him out on the track with Annie and Clarabelle. Alright guys, so we have Thomas the Tank Engine and Annie and Clarabelle on the track. Now, some quick information about this set. Before I get ahead of myself, I should give you, for those who are interested, the part number for this set. And I'm assuming this is the part number. This is it here, right here, 93810. I'm assuming that's the part number. I mean, as you can tell, unless some of my subscribers here are Japanese or can read Japanese, please tell me if I'm looking at it correctly. Excuse me a sec, I'll just try and get it to focus. Thank you. So if anyone is Japanese or can read and or speak Japanese, please tell me if that is correct. That is the part number. Anyway, some quick information. As you know, it is made by TOMIX. It is they are a Japanese company, although I do believe from the packaging it is actually made in China. Anyway, Thomas and Annie and Clarabelle, particularly Thomas, is the shell is plastic. I'll just focus on Thomas here a sec. Feels funny talking about a locomotive with a name. So the shell is plastic. They are fitted with Rapido couplers. You possibly could, if you wanted to, fit Microtrains couplers, although to be honest, I will only be running them as they are, as you see them. It comes as DC only. However, as you know, I do run DCC, and I will leave a link to Train Control Systems website where they show you how to fit a DCC decoder inside. And if I just pick up Thomas, if we have a look in there, if I can get the camera to focus, there is plenty of room to fit a decoder inside the cab. So that is a plus. So for this, for his I guess you could say, his inaugural run, we will be running on good old-fashioned DC power. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly pause here, and we are going to come back in a second and go for the first run. Okay guys, before I do the first run, I just want to bring something to people's attention. People will probably look at this and think, wow, Thomas looks bigger. One of the things I should make mention to is, as we all know, Thomas the Tank Engine is based on a pannier tank locomotive. If I zoom in here, not only that, what I've done is, as you can see here, I have my Microtrains, or Lifelike rather, SW9 switcher locomotive parked next to him. People will think, wow, you know, just bigger, looks out of scale. Remember one thing, TOMIX is a Japanese company, and the scale is a little bit different. If you just give me a quick second, well, what I'll do is at the end of the run, I will do a bit of a size comparison, because I also have a Graham Farish pannier tank. But scale is a little bit different compared from Japanese N scale and also American N scale. American N scale is more true to scale. American N scale is 1 to 160. I believe, and if I remember correctly, Japanese N scale is 1 to 150. And if I remember correctly, British N scale is 1 to 148. So don't panic if it looks a little out of place. Although when you look at Thomas and you look at the fella on the switcher here, it does look pretty close. So I just thought I'd bring that to people's attention. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom out, and I'm going to just quickly take my microphone off, and we'll start, and then I'll come back and I'll be able to move the camera around. So bear with me, guys. And here we go. A little motivation, perhaps. All right, well, I've got the power on. The track may be a little bit dirty, so a little push. There we go. Bear with me, guys. I've got to look how smooth that is. Unfortunately, I can't run around the layout like I could before because of the bridge. So we just got to patiently wait. But I mean, look at that. I've got that set on about 30% throttle. And look, moves along really nicely. All my childhood memories are coming back to me now. Admit it, guys, you've got the Thomas the Tank Engine theme song running through your head. And I'm talking about the original theme song, the one that was narrated by Ringo Starr, not the computer animated rubbish that they try to pass off as Thomas the Tank Engine. I mean, look at that, it's smooth. And you'll notice too that obviously because Thomas has a face, don't worry guys, the track's a little bit dirty. Yeah, because Thomas has a face, there's no lights. I mean, as you can see at the back there, there's the small lamp. And when we come around to the front, you'll see Thomas will have a lamp on the front, like they did with most British locomotives. But there is no actual lighting. But I mean, apart from that, it's fantastic. I'm loving it. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I will run Thomas for a week. I will keep a close eye on running. I mean, let's face it, this is absolutely smooth for me, for a DC powered locomotive to be so smooth out of the box. That is brilliant. So what I'm going to do is I'll run Thomas for a week. Still feels weird calling him by his name. We're going to run him for a week. I'm going to keep an eye on parts, see if things wear out. And then I will come back with part B of my review and I will give you my final thoughts. So if you have any questions, guys, please don't hesitate to comment down below, and I'll see you in part B. Cheers, guys.